And what advice would you pass on to employers, Sarah?
Oh, well, that's an interesting one. I think about having it, and this doesn't matter actually whether you've got members of your team who are ill or not, but without fail, have regular check-ins with people. You know, just because they feel okay one day doesn't mean they're going to be okay the next. So be observant, know your team. I think that's important. And if you have, as an employer, if you do that, you'll end up having a really loyal member of staff that will give space. And if you give them space and time, they will respond in bucket loads. I think be flexible, and not be afraid to be flexible with people. And really consider what a menu of options are available. So, for example, one person I've coached was getting up at 5:30 in order to get to work for 8:30. But by working from home, she could get up at 7:30 and still be working at 8:30, and it was just so much better. And another girl who adjusted her hours to work from 10 till 6 instead of 9 till 5 and saved herself travel time of an hour each way just by doing that. And it was the car journey that really used to cause her quite a lot of pain. So she was sat in the car much less. So that's something. I don't make assumptions. Just because one person has felt like this or was treated like this, the next person's going to. That is not the case. And I think also, I personally banned the word normal out of the English language, because there's no such thing as normal. Life moves on. Everything is constantly changing. So nothing is ever going to return to normal. Things will always be different. So think about that. And I think be kind to people. You know, I mentioned the mental health thing, you know, before. But also, if you've got people who are team members that are given a palliative diagnosis, they could be palliative for a long time.
Yeah.
And they still could have a huge amount to offer. So afford them that opportunity. Don't write them off, because if they want to be involved, let them, and let people take the information, the experience, and learn from them for as long as they're around and willing and able, you know, to provide it. Allow that to happen.
Really good advice, I think. All of those tips, very, very good ones, Sarah.